Good morning, guys. Today we are here in Plovdiv, which is a beautiful city in Bulgaria. It was actually voted the European Capital of Culture for 2019. So we're excited that we get to come here in 2019. And today we're going to be answering a very important question, which is Bulgarian wine good?
We're super excited because today we are going on a wine tour with Bulgarian Wine Tours, and they're picking us up right from our Airbnb here in Plovdiv. We're going to be going to a couple different wineries today on the outskirts of Plovdiv. We're very excited to be trying Bulgarian wine, and I can't wait to get going.
We are with our wonderful hosts for the day, and we are taking about a 30-minute drive outside of the main downtown area in Plovdiv, and we are heading to our first winery of the day, which is called Zagreus, and it's an organic winery, and we're excited to check it out.
In Bulgaria, there are 8 wine regions, and today we are spending our time in the Western Thracian Valley, which is where Plovdiv is located.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape.
So these two lovely people are our hosts. This is Vasil. And this is Zina. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Alright guys, so we're here at Zagreus Winery, and this is an organic winery, so they don't use any kind of pesticides on it. The transition was recently a few years ago, and they basically plant some roses at the end of some of the rows of grapes because roses are so fragile and the bugs are more likely to attack those bushes than the grapes themselves. And they grow mostly red grapes here, so red wine is the thing to get here.
And another cool thing, their harvest is done entirely by hand, so it could take 6-8 weeks to complete a harvest, which is super crazy.
Yeah, every September they harvest their grapes, and it's all people from the local villages surrounding the area that come out to help them harvest the grapes. So we're in a lookout area that they built to look over the gorgeous rows of grapes out here. And it's cool because they have tables here, they had a party here yesterday, so can't imagine a more picturesque place to be.
So after the grapes are picked, they bring them over here, they pick them up off the tractor, and then they get dumped into here where the tiller spins them inside, and that's the beginning of the winemaking process.
So we have been to wineries before, but we've never actually seen where it's made. So this is all new to us, and I'm having the best time. We just got a brief explainer on the entire process of how wine is made here, and the main winemaker here, Tanya, will correct me if I get anything wrong, but basically the wine will come in from out there, and then it needs to get de-stemmed and cooled off because it's been really hot in the field all day, and then after that they get put into these 15-ton fermentators, and I think that they are in there for 10 days, and then after that some of it needs to get the skin removed and it will go down there, and that goes into a special tank, but most of it goes into the tanks over there where they can mix the wines from different fermenters. Is it a fermenter or a fermentator? Fermentator, that's it.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long.
Na zdravie.
Na zdravie.
We tried a bunch of delicious wines at Zagreus Winery. Reds, whites, rosés, but our favorite was the Mavrud Red, which is a specialty here in this region. Hey guys, we're just finishing up here at Zagreus, which was a very, very cool winery. I've never seen anything like it before because in all the wine tastings that we've done, we've never actually gotten to see inside the facility and the process of making the wine, and it was just a really great time. Tanya, the head winemaker, was fantastic, and I can't wait to check out the next place, but honestly, this place was fantastic. I really enjoyed the wine. The views are beautiful. Off in the distance we see mountains and we just see vineyards all around us. We're about to get back in the car and head off to our next spot, so we'll see you guys over there. We stopped in for lunch at a restaurant called 19th Century here in Plovdiv because it was on our way to the next winery. So we're gonna have a traditional Bulgarian lunch and then we'll head off to the next spot.
Yes, just a little bit of food and then much more wine.
All right, guys, now we are super full from that delicious Bulgarian lunch. We got to experience a huge variety of foods, and now we're stuffed to the brim. And best of all, we had a little coffee to give us a little perk up before we head off to the next spot.
Yeah, we're going to another spot now, and this one is going to be a little bit more modern and more kind of focused on wine tourism, and so we're excited to try their wine and see the winery. We are at the Via Justina tasting room right now. The actual vineyards are actually a few kilometers away, so we're going to hop back in the car now that we have our tour guide from the vineyard. She's going to kind of show us where they grow the grapes and everything, and then we'll come back here to actually taste the wine. Winery is beautiful. We got the sun out, and it's kind of cool because this winery actually has a little bit of a special meaning for our hosts, Zina and Vasil, because this is where he proposed to her, and this is the same winery where they also got married. So just a nice little love story thrown in there.
Okay, we just got introduced to the two winemakers here, and now we're about to get a tour. here in the bottling room, and the bottling process begins with the empty bottles right here. The machine brings them through here, where they get cleaned out, and then when it gets to this stage, they get filled up, and then they can either do corks or screw caps, a low screw cap wine, and then they move on down the conveyor belt.
So this is their wine storage room. So they keep like a couple bottles of every wine that they ever produced, just so that they have it here on stock.
We loved our wine tasting at Villa Justina. Our host, Maria, even told us what the wines were supposed to smell like and some good food pairings for each.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me, and you saw me and smiled.
Okay guys, we have safely made it back to our Airbnb here in Plovdiv, but let me tell you, today was incredible. We have to give a huge thanks to Vasil and to Zina at Bulgarian Wine Tours, as well as our lovely hosts Tanya and Maria at the two different wineries we went to. It was an absolutely incredible day. I had no idea that Bulgaria was this beautiful and that their wines were so delicious.
Yeah, so I think we can both wholeheartedly answer the question, is Bulgarian wine good, with a resounding
Yes!
It was amazing, and it's so worth it to get a tour to see just like a place that is not super populated, and it's in more rural areas of Bulgaria. And you get to see an emerging industry, because the wine industry is changing a lot in Bulgaria. They used to be known for mass producing it, and now it's way more about quality over quantity. So it was awesome getting to see all that. I loved both the wineries. We even picked up a bottle of wine at the last winery. It's the Sparkling Rosé. And just can't thank Vasil and Zina enough for an awesome day.
You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you ever get the opportunity to come to Plovdiv, please look them up, do yourselves a favor, and take a wine tour. You seriously will not regret it.
Yeah, and we'll absolutely link to the website down below, so you'll be able to check that out if you're interested in booking a tour. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you guys so much. As always, we appreciate the love and support, and we'll see you guys next time. It's actually a red, but it looks like a rosé. And I said it sits for 4 days to get its color, and there's only 300 bottles of it, so it's rare and that it's tasty.
Your notes were so good. I just wrote strong. Okay, moving on to the next one.